have some other viewers who need some life advice. The author of Desperate for Jesus. Please welcome my brand new friend, Pastor John Hannah. Welcome to the show, man. What's the biggest piece of life advice that you give folks?
Well, these are trying times, so what I tell people in Ecclesiastes 2, it says, for everything there's a season. So today might be tough, but you owe it to yourself to get to tomorrow. There's a time to laugh and a time to weep, and everything changes. It's a season. Even you change.
Yeah.
So even if the situation doesn't change, you will change to deal with the situation.
Yeah.
So you owe it to yourself to get to the end of it, because I promise you, it's not going to be like this always.
No, it never is.
Never.
It never is. Well, here's the situation. We got some women here that's facing some life dilemmas, and they want our perspective. Now,
We like to tag preach.
Yeah.
I do Bible.
Yeah.
You do the other stuff.
Yeah. I do it if you left your Bible. I have that other thing for you. So say hello to Alyssa, Precious, and Holly. Let's start with Alyssa. What is it that's worrying?
I'm 28 years old, and I moved from Los Angeles to Bakersfield, California 10 years ago to go to college. And I loved it so much, so I stayed. And 5 years ago, I moved my mother out there to start a new life and live with me, but I just didn't know that she was going to be living in my apartment for 5 years. So she finally moved out, but she's directly across the hall. So she's still always in my business. She comes over, announced, unannounced, just in my apartment, having fun. Anytime I leave out the front door, she can see, so I get a phone call. What you doing? Where are you going? She told my boyfriend, I really think that you two should break up. So I love my mother so much. But Stephen, Pastor Hannah, how do I get her off of my back?
Well,
You want me to go first?
you should.
I'm going to liken you to the character Abraham in the Bible. The Bible says at the age of 75, God told him, get out of your father's house and from around your people. And he stepped out, distance, because you need distance. Unfortunately, you had made the distance, but you closed up the gap. Now, we all know growing up in an African-American home, you can't tell our mothers anything. Because they're going to tell you, I brought you in this world.
I can take you out.
Talk to me now. So, my suggestion is now you got to get that distance again. And then you're going to have to, in your own kind of way, check your mother. If you got a boyfriend, he's not going to marry you and your mother. Jesus had a problem with his mother. Sit at the table, and he was doing his business, and he said, Jesus, your mother and your brother outside. He never left the table. He said, who is my mother and my brother? In other words, I'm focused on my assignment. You can't focus on your mother and your life at the same time. Now, that was Bible. Now, Steve.
Change your locks. So your mama can't get in, and if that don't work, here's just one simple solution. Hello, move.
Okay.
And move to a place that ain't got a door across the hall.
Okay.
You got to stop your mama. I don't know what you asked her to come out there for. She got a key to your car?
Yes.
She got a key to your house?
Yeah.
She's the manager, so yes.
She the manager of the building?
Yes.
Her mama took over the whole damn complex.
You gotta move. You gotta move.
Yeah, you gotta move.
You gotta move. You have to move.
All right. Well, let's move on to Precious. What's your concern?
Well, I'm a apprentice plumber, meaning trying
You
to
what?
I'm a apprentice plumber,
I thought
meaning
she
I'm
said a precious plumber.
You a Precious?
apprentice. I'm a apprentice plumber.
You a princess? and a plumber.
Apprentice plumber, meaning trainee.
Apprentice.
Oh.
Yeah, apprentice.
Oh, I thought you said you was a princess and a plumber.
I thought she said she was a precious plumber.
A precious plumber.
That too.
Well, we didn't understand nothing you say, little pretty girl.
Go ahead. We
I'm
sorry.
So basically, I'm a woman inside a man's world. Being a woman is hard as is. So basically, these guys, they treat me so wrong. Like, I'm crying every other day. You know, they hazing me around, talking to me differently than how they talk to the other guys. Hey, go get this and that. So basically, I'm on my way to the top with my career, and I don't want to lose it. I get frustrated, and I cry at times. I don't want to throw my tools at them, and I don't want to give up. So do I keep allowing you guys to tear me down, or do I stand up for myself?
You, obviously you're doing this because this is a dream of yours. It's a desire, something that you choose to do. I call it something that God put in you to not do the norm. And whenever you have a dream, you're always going to have to deal with people who are going to combat your dream. I compare you to Joseph. He had a dream. He told this to his brothers. They stripped him of his coat. They threw him in the pit, all for a dream. They sold him into slavery, all for a dream. He get in the palace, but he got favor. The Bible says, and God was with him. Precious, God is with you. Watch this. When he gets in the palace, success is attractive. So Potiphar's wife makes a pass at him. She lies on him, like they're gonna lie on you. He never opens his mouth. He's thrown into jail. He still doesn't say anything. He's forgotten about. But time comes that his name is called because he never got out of character. Precious, oh precious.
Yes, speak it.
You cannot let these people see you sweat. You must stay focused on what your goal is. Because guess what? They don't like you now, but no one can argue with success.
You better preach. You better preach.
Well, this my man right here, bro.
Yes,
This boy good.
yes,
This boy good.
yes.
Well, guess I just had to go to the one story in the Bible I know. You remind me of Jonah
Come on.
in the belly of the whale.
Come on.
Okay.
You probably just need to get thrown up on the beach.
What?
Is that in there?
No.
It's in there.
It's in there. It's in there somewhere. You gotta get there. I didn't go deep enough.
The
in it.
Bible says, and the whale vomited up Jonah.
That's what I just said.
Just saying.
See, now what that mean? That's just the story I wanted to use. I ain't really have nothing. Thank you, President. Next we're gonna hear what's Holly's relationship.